As you might know, I joined eXp Realty about a year ago after sitting on the sidelines for over a year having known about eXp, but carefully analyzing the brokerage and seeing the direction that it was going. So I knew a ton about eXp Realty before I joined, but it's not until you're actually in the system, until you're actually in the brokerage, that you get to see everything else. So that's why I wanted to make a comprehensive video of all of the fees that you can expect at eXp Realty. So be sure to talk about the definition of fees, because that's very important for this type of topic. Now, I'm going to keep it super simple. Anything that doesn't make it into your wallet because somebody else took it, I consider that a fee. Or anytime that you take out your wallet to pay somebody something for being part of the brokerage, I also consider that a fee. Pretty simple, right? So also note that at the time of this recording, we're in 4 different countries getting ready to go into 6 others. And the reason that I make note of that is because fees do vary based off of the countries, and depending on when you're watching this, fees could look a little bit different, but I'll be sure to keep you updated in the comment section down below. Alright, so right off the bat, there's the startup fee, which is $149. Now, that already includes your first month cloud brokerage fee, so that's a great thing. Now, of course, the startup fee is a one-time only fee. What is a monthly fee is the cloud brokerage fee, which is $85 per month. So as a reminder, the startup fee is $149, and then that already includes your $85 monthly fee. Now, I have seen the cloud brokerage fee be broken up in several different presentations where $50 is for the technology and $35 is for the education, but for all intensive purposes, count on spending $85 in fees every single month, regardless if you sell something or don't. Now, I won't go through all of the benefits of eXp in this particular video because that's not what this video is about. This video is about the fees, but I do want to say something in regards to the $85 a month. If you think of it this way, for $85 a month, you have access to KV Core, which is the leading real estate CRM out there. You also have access to Regis Work Locations, which is the largest co-working company in the entire world, and you have access to any office, any part in the world for absolutely free. Also, you have access to affordable healthcare options, which not many real estate brokerages out there can say that. And then lastly, you have things like eXp Workplace, eXp Enterprise, and SkySlope, among other technology items that are already included in your $85 per month. And from the education side, you have 50 hours of live training every single week. You really can't beat that. Anyway, I just wanted to elaborate on that for a couple of seconds, so let's move forward. The next item is the commission split. This is what most agents, i.e. every agent, pays very close attention to. And the split at eXp Realty is 80-20. 80% for the real estate agent and 20% for the brokerage. And the cap is $16,000. So that means that if you as a real estate agent go on to sell 2.66 million, or roughly around that amount in sales volume, that's when you cap paying $16,000 into the brokerage. And after you cap, you go into a 100% commission plan with a transaction fee, and that transaction fee is $250. And in addition to the split, on every transaction you have what's called a broker review. And another fee that comes per transaction is your E&O, or your risk management fee, which is $40 per transaction until you cap at $500 of that fee. So basically you're talking about 20% for the brokerage in commissions and $65 in fees until certain caps are reached. And since we're talking about commissions and fees, it's very important to address a huge elephant in the room, and that is the Icon Agent program. Once you cap and have paid $16,000 into the brokerage, you go into that 100% commission plan that we just talked about. And for every transaction there moving forward, you're paying $250 per transaction. But the moment that you reach the Icon Agent status, the $16,000 that you paid into the brokerage originally that got you to cap gets converted into equity 100% for you. Yes, that's the huge elephant in the room, because basically what you're doing at that point is paying $0 in commissions towards the brokerage because everything was funneled back to you in stock. And that's a huge item that no other brokerage out there is doing for you. Where else can you become an owner in the brokerage that you're working with outside of starting one. So that's a huge item to know because most people are not aware that that's even out there. Most people have no idea that they can receive all of that money back in stock. All right, so one quick item about the transaction fee before I forget. When you cap, as a reminder, that's 2.66 million in sales volume. When you cap, you go to 100% commission plan and are only paying $250 per transaction. That's your transaction fee. That too has a cap, and that cap is $5,000. So that means 20 more transactions of paying $250. Then it drops to $75 per transaction. All right, so let's talk about some topics that frequently come up. What about your transaction deals? What if I want to cut somebody a deal? And also, what if I'm a new real estate agent and haven't sold anything? So let's talk about your personal deals, and we're gonna call them personals. You get 3 personals per calendar year, which means that you don't have to pay a split on that. You just have to pay your transaction fee, your broker review, and then your risk management fee, which comes out to $315. That's it. So I'll give you a personal example. I've bought personal homes outside of the brokerage and I've paid very little in fees. And also I have bought personal homes while I was with EXP and I have paid almost nothing to buy them. So it's pretty awesome and comforting to know that I get 3 homes to buy every single year without having to pay fees outside of those $315, which is basically a steal. All right, so let's talk about cutting people deals, i.e. how you want to run your business. If you want to charge whatever it is that you want to charge on the listing side, you're able to, with the exception of one item, and that's a minimum. Your minimum charge per listing is $500. That's right, just $500, and you get to sell a house. So if you want to help your brother, your sister, your any close friend and sell a home for $500, knock yourself out. So that means for $500, your E&O, your broker review, your transaction fee, and everything is covered for $500. That's a deal. And the item that I absolutely want to cover that you're not going to hear anywhere else because it's actually to the detriment of anybody out there that's trying to attract agents is the mentor-mentee fee. This applies to agents that are new, or this applies to agents that aren't necessarily that active, which means that if you haven't done at least 3 transactions before you join EXP, you are automatically enrolled in the mentor-mentee program. And for this mentor-mentee program, for the first 3 transactions, it's not an 80-20 split. It's 60-40. And I can't count the number of times that agents tell me I had no clue this fee even existed. Now, it's overcomeable. I mean, it's just the first 3 transactions, but at the end of the day, people need to be transparent. Other EXP agents out there that are attracting agents and recruiting agents need to tell you this. So let me explain where that other 20% goes. 10% goes to the program, which is EXP University, and 10% goes to the agent that's the mentor. So that's where that additional 20% goes. And again, I want to stress, it's only for the first 3 transactions. After that, it's 80-20.